What's going on, everybody? Welcome to TECKreacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech. We're back today with a brand new sleep token. I didn't even know that this was dropping today. We just did Emergence last week, for goodness sakes. And now we've got another one. I guess it makes sense if you're dropping a single every week until the launch of the album, which is, what, May 9th, I think? May 9th is the album. So we're going to do Caramel today. Caramel. Fun fact, it's pronounced caramel. Caramel is a food. Caramel is a noun. It's a caramel is the food. Caramel is usually a place or a color. But caramel is the food. Make sure if you're talking about food, you're saying that extra A. One of my pet peeves is when people call caramel caramel. It's not caramel, it's caramel. Okay, so here we go. This is Caramel by Sleep Token. Great news. My little brother and I are going to go see Sleep Token in Rosemont, Illinois, the Chicagoland area, in September 2025. Tickets are purchased. We are going to go see them with his wife, and I am very excited for that concert. Here we go. Caramel. Just kidding. Caramel. Sounds like a kalimba, a finger harp.
Count me out like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick.
The lyrics are fascinating. I'm just coming into an understanding of the Sleep Token lore. I haven't watched all the videos on it. I haven't read all about it yet. And I didn't talk a lot about the lyrics in Emergence. However, if you watch Knox Hill's reaction to that, he dives deep into the lyrics of Emergence, which are actually way more intricate than I thought they were. I was paying attention mostly to the music and not necessarily the words. But even the words on this one are very interesting. I won't spend a whole lot of time on it. It's not my thing. Knox does a great job of that. So if you want to do like a lyrical breakdown, I highly recommend watching his reactions. But I did want to point that out, that doesn't go unnoticed how intricate the words actually are. I just don't have a full understanding yet because I don't know entirely the lore just yet.
I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting.
It's crazy. Wear me out like Prada, devil in the details, devil wears Prada. Little double meaning there.
Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they.
I'm pretty sure that is a kalimba, that's a finger harp. It's mixed so well that when it's in the low register, it almost sounds like a vibraphone. What makes me really think that it's a kalimba are those higher notes, because a vibraphone is struck and a kalimba is I guess plucked, I guess you could say. Kind of a plucking motion. But I can hear like that ching, ching, ching on the front end of the higher notes, which make me think that this is actually a well mixed and microphoned kalimba and not a vibraphone. Yeah. But those lower notes do sound like a mallet is hitting a vibraphone.
taking mine. So stick to me like caramel.
He's using it right.
Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. They ask me, is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage looking sideways? Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get a rise from me. Acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. That's what I get for trying to hide.
I like that fluctuating beat. He's like hitting the 3, the 2, the drummer is hitting the 3 on the first measure of that first pass, and then he's kind of laying into a traditional 2 and 4 backbeat.
Can I get low on the cards? I try not to talk about beg no pardon. Is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage
Hand of 2.
sideways? Some of your bizarre getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get a rise from me. Acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. That's what I get for trying to hide.
Those diddles on the hi-hat are cool. The bass is layering in, you hear it? Little vocal action. Cool. I just got done talking about the like intricacy of the lyrics, and then we get "stick to me like caramel," like the most simple, interesting phraseology in a sea of very, very visually heavy lyrics. That's full, very full. Kind of ballady, happy. Ooh, that was weird. I like it. That whole section gave me full body goosebumps. Not even kidding. That's why I was so quiet.
I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
We got this again. I want to go back to that section. Yes, I'm going to go all the way back to when this like really takes off. This was freaking awesome. Oh yeah. Throws the backbeat back down. I love it. Or was the guitar doing that too? Yeah. This one. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought that one was weird. Better, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so how is this one different? The other one was like one of these knights pulling a sword out to fight, I think, this thing. And this thing was or these things. There's more than one. These things were like big and closer, and the knight was like pulling out his sword. For those of you who are familiar with the lore, what are these? Do you know what these are, and who are these knights? I'm assuming this is like. I'm assuming that these knights are part of this House Viridian thing, and these may be feathered host. I don't know. These look greenish on my screen. These capes. Yeah, but if you know the lore, I would love to know if you know who these characters are. Man, that was awesome. That was so good. Yeah, this one was kind of like more laid back, chill ballad style, but very extremely full to doing his thing. Two's got this amazing way of not overplaying, but still displaying his chops. It's very tasteful. And when I first started listening to Sleep Token, it was like, it's too much. But the more and more that I've listened to it, I'm like, you know, it's actually just right. I think it's perfect where it's at. And that was evident here as well. I did like the layering in of the song. Almost the entire song was like a giant crescendo, which was good. There were a couple of ups and downs, obviously, but it more went this way, right? And I like that. I don't know where this is placed on the album. I think Emergence is track 2, but I'm not sure where this one is. I didn't look. I literally just saw that they dropped the new one this morning or midnight last night, and I immediately jumped on camera to do the reaction because I wanted to. But I get more and more excited about this album the more that I'm learning about the lore. And then with Caramel and Emergence, I'm very excited. And I'm insanely excited to actually see them live at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Rosemont, Illinois, this summer. I'm so excited. Speaking of which, I'm going on a small concert tour before that this coming July. So if you're here for Sleep Token, you can feel free to cut this off right now. I just want to give you a little update. I'm going to see some other bands besides Sleep Token this summer, July 3rd, just for fun, personal reasons, I'm going to go see Incubus in St. Louis. Never seen Incubus, loved Incubus all my life. And they're doing a morning view in its entirety in St. Louis on July 3rd. So that's where I'll be. July 6th, I'm going to go see The Warning at the Factory in St. Louis. It is a headline show. No word on opening acts as of right now, just them, I think. And then on July 8th, my daughter and I are going to go up to Chicago to see Babymetal with Jinjer and Bloodywood. And it's going to be an epic week of incredible music. A lot of the Warning Army has already reached out to schedule meetups with me, which I'm so excited about. A lot of the Babymetal folks on the Babymetal Reddit page, we are also arranging a meetup in Chicago. And so my goal is to, bring my camera, microphone, all the good things to record what I can. The trip kind of make like a really cool vlog experience out of it. And if you're going to be at the show, if you're going to be at any of those concerts, then I would love to meet you, and I would love to get you on camera if you want to be on camera and be part of the video series I'm doing for that summer concert tour. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you're going to be at any of those shows, and let me know if you're going to be seeing Sleep Token on their US tour this year and where you're going to be at. If you're going to be in the Chicago area, I'd love to meet you as well come September, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next Sleep Token drop. Take care.